Hi, gentle people. I want to talk a little bit today about mental health. Now, I don't proclaim to be an expert in this field at all, but I am observant and I read a lot, so I'm open to learning. And one of the things that I know is happening right now is that a lot of people's mental health is in a lot of trouble right now, especially with this pandemic going on. Some of us are alone with our thoughts for the first time. We don't have all of the distraction of going somewhere and meeting people, and there's a lot of TV watching, a lot of things happening just in isolation, and a lot of persons just not able to function fully where that is concerned. And that's understandable. Some people have people around them and they're still feeling alone. They're still feeling very lonely. And on top of that, add to it all of the news, COVID news. Oh my goodness. Personally, I've been regulating my absorption of the COVID news because it is a whole heap of news and it's very easy to get very overwhelmed. And oh my gosh, you feel like if you go outside and take a deep breath, you just go dead. So, yes, I'm sure a lot of us are experiencing a lot of mental anguish. And I think that there are things that we can do right now to try to be helpful with each other where that is concerned. What I find has worked for me is that I'm a writer, so my brain is always going. I'm always keeping busy. I'm writing. I'm halfway through a new book since this whole thing started. And I've been moving around a lot. I have a lot of YouTube parties. I go on YouTube and I find my favorite songs and I play them and I dance and I have a jolly good time. And generally speaking, though, I don't normally have an issue being by myself. I enjoy my own company. So I'm not really experiencing any sort of anxiety or depression, but I know that I'm weird, so I don't expect everybody to be having the same experience as me. But what I would suggest that people do is to reach out. Reach out, man. Call somebody, text somebody. Listen, there's a whole lot of people online. Some of them have some kind of use. Not all of them is negative Nellies. Some of them are actually very open and empathetic. So start some groups online, start some conversations online. There's a lot of great information available. And for those who can, reach out to somebody, call your friends, just check in with them, send them a message, let them know that you're not alone, somebody thinking about you. And definitely check in with the people in your life who are not very tech savvy. Yeah, I'm talking about the old people. You can't go visit mama now or auntie this or uncle that or all of those people because you don't want to expose them, but still keep in touch with them. Call them on the phone. Them know if you answer the phone if it ring. Them probably don't subverse on the WhatsApp message and all those kind of things. But reach out to them and call them and just check in with them. And don't just call them to talk about COVID. Crack a joke or something. Mix it up. Chat somebody business. Some people that's therapy. Little gossip is therapy. Right now we're going to draw for every single thing that we can use to work because we are in dire times. So if you want to chat somebody business, chat them business, but at least serve as some sort of stress relief for that person. Another thing that really, really works, especially for me, is I get up and I move around. I go outside and I walk. Every morning I wake up, I don't care what time it is. I don't care what time of day I end up doing it because no people like walk up and down the sun. Me go walk up and down the sun. Don't make my skin feel full. You. I actually get the tan, but it don't last. But I walk up and down in the sun, go outside of the parking lot and walk up and down. You can do something similar to that. Don't interact with anybody. We're still trying to keep the social distancing. But the whole point is to try to be somebody's stress relief. Try to reach out to somebody. And if you're feeling alone, make a call, go on internet, all of these things, you know. And my mental professionals, listen, it's a whole heap of people that do a whole heap of lives and them something that we don't really not really give nobody nothing relevant to live with. Y'all can step up and really, really do some things because like I said, I am not a mental health expert, but mental health experts feel free to come on and give us some sort of help because there are people who are going to need it. And what we don't want to see is a spike in suicide rates because people are just too depressed to go on. And it is a real thing. All right? So make somebody smile to them and call them and tell them a joke and make them laugh and them something there, Find out what's going on in them life. Big them up. And when you call them, don't just talk about COVID and something, man. Have something to talk about. Just Christ. Can't just talk about so COVID this and COVID that, COVID. I mean, I know it's here and they're watching the news and that is why they're depressed. So don't add to it. Okay? Take care of yourself and each other. And remember, orgasms work too. Just saying. Later.